I, 28F, never thought I would reach a point where I would question my relationship with my own mother, but here I am, emotionally drained and unsure if I crossed a line that can never be uncrossed. After my father passed away 3 years ago, my mother completely collapsed emotionally, and I became her emotional support, her caretaker, and eventually, her entire world. I let her move into my apartment because she said she couldn't sleep alone, couldn't eat alone, couldn't survive without me. At first, I understood her grief, but slowly her sadness turned into control. She monitored when I left the house, questioned every phone call, and accused me of forgetting my duty if I spent too much time with friends. She started rewriting my life under the excuse of love, saying things like, "Everything I do is for your own good," while stripping away my privacy and independence piece by piece. Things escalated when she began interfering in my personal relationships. Every friend I had was a bad influence, every coworker was jealous, and every romantic interest was using me. When I started dating my boyfriend, she smiled to his face but slowly poisoned everything behind the scenes. She read my messages while I was asleep, deleted chats she didn't approve of, and once even hid my phone for an entire day so I couldn't meet him. When I confronted her, she cried and accused me of choosing a man over my own mother, reminding me again and again that she had sacrificed her entire life for me. The guilt was suffocating, and I started shrinking myself just to keep peace in my own home. The real breaking point came when I found out she had contacted my boyfriend without my knowledge and told him deeply personal things about me, things I had shared with her in confidence during moments of vulnerability. She told him I was emotionally unstable, that I wasn't ready for marriage, and that being with me would ruin his life. When I confronted her, she didn't apologize. Instead, she screamed, cried, and accused me of betrayal, saying I had humiliated her by questioning her intentions. That night, she called multiple relatives and told them I had changed, that I was cold-hearted, selfish, and abandoning my widowed mother for my own happiness. By then, I was barely sleeping, constantly anxious, and emotionally exhausted in my own home. I realized I wasn't living my life anymore, I was surviving hers. So I told her, calmly but firmly, that she needed to move out and stay with my aunt for a while. She collapsed into tears, shouted that she would rather die than be unwanted by her own daughter, and said words that still echo in my head. The next day, relatives flooded my phone with messages calling me cruel, heartless, and ungrateful. Some said I had committed the worst sin a daughter could commit. Others quietly told me they understood but were too afraid to say it out loud. Now I sit alone in my apartment, surrounded by silence and guilt, wondering if choosing my mental health makes me a terrible daughter. I still love my mother, but I couldn't survive under her control anymore. I didn't throw her out onto the streets, she has family and a place to stay, but the way everyone reacted makes me feel like a villain. So I need to know. Am I the asshole for asking my own mother to move out so I could finally reclaim my life?